From Louisiana campuses whose halls are roamed by the ghosts of former students who never made it to their formals, to Tennessee institutions where spectral coaches still watch over their football teams from beyond the grave. Here are 5 haunted high schools you probably shouldn't send your children to. Number 5. Hibbing High School. Hibbing High School is a historic educational institution located in Hibbing, Minnesota. This history dates back to its establishment in 1920, and it's played a vital role in the local community and its education system. Notably, this school's impressive architecture, featuring a blend of Renaissance and Art Deco styles, reflects the prosperity of the region during the early 20th century due to iron mining. One of the most famous and enduring legends at Hibbing High School involves the ghost of a former student who tragically lost their life while attending the school. Notably, the identity and circumstances surrounding this student's death remain shrouded in mystery. According to local lore, witnesses have reported seeing a spectral figure resembling a young student dressed in vintage clothing roaming the halls and other parts of the school, and some accounts suggest this ghostly apparition appears during the late hours when the school is empty, while others claim to have encountered the ghost right during school hours. Also reported across Hibbing are instances of doors opening and closing on their own, extreme cold spots, flickering lights, and the constant feeling of being followed or watched by someone or something unseen. Lastly, music without source has been detected at random times, leading to theories regarding a phantom musician, and within the auditorium, many have told of disembodied voices and applause, and of encounters with shadowy figures who occupy vacant seats during events and performances. Number 4. Bristol, Tennessee High School. Bristol, Tennessee High School, often referred to as Tennessee High School or THS, is a well-established educational institution with a history dating back to 1911 that has played a significant role in the local community, providing quality education to generations of students. One of the most enduring and chilling hauntings at Tennessee High School centers around the legend of the Man in Black. According to local lore, this ghostly figure is believed to be a former football coach at the school that was known for his intense dedication to his team, and that tragically lost his life during a football game through the 1930s. Notably, the details of his death vary in different versions of his story, with some accounts suggesting he suffered a heart attack on the field, and others claiming he was fatally injured during a collision with a player. Regardless of the circumstances, it's believed his spirit remains attached to the school's football field and nearby areas, and witnesses have reported seeing a shadowy figure dressed in black roaming the sidelines during games, with some even claiming to hear the distant sound of a whistle or cheering when no games are taking place at all. Also reported across THS are accounts of encounters with shadowy figures, flickering lights, doors that open and close on their own, extreme cold spots, and odd disturbances with personal electronics. Another haunting legend at Bristol, Tennessee High School involves the mysterious sound of phantom music, and witnesses have reported hearing faint melodies or ghostly tunes echoing through its halls and auditorium, even when no music rehearsals or performances are scheduled. To this day, the source of this spectral music remains unexplained, leaving students and staff intrigued and sometimes unnerved by the inexplicable auditory phenomena. Number 3. Topeka High School. Topeka High School, located in Topeka, Kansas, has a long and storied history and is also surrounded by haunting legends and ghost stories. Historically, this school holds the distinction of being the oldest school in Topeka, Kansas, and was founded in 1871, playing a significant role in shaping the local community and its education system. THS has undergone several expansions and renovations over the years, reflecting its growth and importance through the area. One of the most prominent legends at Topeka High School revolves around the ghost of a former student named Eleanor. According to local lore, Eleanor was a talented actress who was part of the school's drama club during the early 1900s that tragically lost her life in a fire that broke out during one of the school's many performances. Since her untimely death, students and staff have reported encountering the apparition of Eleanor dressed in period clothing. She's often sighted around the auditorium and backstage areas, and witnesses have described her ghostly figure as ethereal and serene, seemingly reliving her passion for acting. Also reported across the whole of campus are disembodied voices and whispers, inexplicable cold patches even on hot days, objects sighted moving without cause, and encounters with a range of full-bodied apparitions in clothing or uniforms spanning the eras. The school's auditorium is often at the center of supernatural activity, and within, many have claimed to hear phantom applause or soft murmurs during events, even when the audience is sparse or absent, and some have reported seeing a shadowy figure moving across the stage or sitting in empty seats. Another haunting legend at Topeka High School involves the apparition of a woman in white. This ghostly figure has been sighted near the school's main entrance and in its stairwells, and some believe she may be a former teacher or student who met a tragic fate on school grounds. Number 2. C.E. Byrd High School. C.E. Byrd High School, or more commonly and simply known as Byrd High School, is a historic educational institution in Shreveport, Louisiana. This school was established in 1925 and named after Confederate Lieutenant Commander C.E. Byrd, who later became an influential educator and superintendent of the Caddo Parish Public Schools. One of the most enduring and well-known hauntings at Byrd High School is the ghost of a former student named Mary. According to local legends, Mary was a student at the school through the 1950s that tragically died in a car accident while on her way to a school dance. Since her untimely passing, her ghost has been rumored to roam the school's campus, particularly around the area near the old gymnasium. Incidentally, witnesses have reported seeing a young girl in a formal dress believed to be Mary in and around the gym, and some claim to have heard faint music, laughter, and footsteps when no one else is present. Additionally, lights have been known to flicker and doors open and close on their own, contributing to the belief that the school is in fact haunted by Mary's spirit. In addition to Mary's ghost, there have been reports of unidentified shadowy figures seen moving through the hallways and classrooms of Byrd High School, with witnesses describing these apparitions as dark, fleeting shapes that seem to disappear when approached. Other unexplained phenomena include objects sighted moving on their own, strange sounds echoing through the halls, and unexplained drafts or cold patches in certain areas, even on very hot days. As is common in many haunted schools, the auditorium at Byrd High School is often at the center of its supernatural activity. Here, witnesses have reported hearing phantom applause, distant laughter, or whispers during events or when the auditorium is empty, and some have even claimed to see shadowy figures moving across the stage or manipulating seats. A final legend surrounds the ghost of a former janitor known as Charlie. According to this story, Charlie died while working at the school through the 1960s, and ever since, his spirit is said to linger within the school, with witnesses having reported hearing footsteps and seeing objects moving around on their own, possibly attributed to the mischievous presence of Charlie. Number 1. El Paso High School. El Paso High School, also known as the Lady on the Hill, is one of the most iconic landmarks in El Paso, Texas. Historically, it was established in 1916 and designed by renowned architect Henry C. Trost in the Renaissance Revival style. Its construction was completed in 1916, making it one of the oldest high schools in the city, and its prominent location on a hill provides a commanding view of the surrounding landscape, further contributing to its allure. Notably, the school has seen generations of students pass through its halls and has played a vital role in shaping the community and education system of El Paso. Easily one of the school's most famous hauntings is that of Stephanie's ghost. According to this timeless local story, Stephanie was a former student at the school who tragically lost her life in a car accident on her prom night during the 1950s. Since her untimely passing, numerous students and staff members have reported encountering the spirit of a young girl wearing a prom dress wandering the halls, particularly near the school's auditorium, and witnesses have described her as a pale, ethereal figure with a mournful expression. Another popular legend at El Paso High involves the ghost of a woman dressed in white. According to this legend, she was a former teacher or librarian who met a tragic end on school premises, and witnesses have described encountering her ghostly figure wandering through the hallways, particularly near the library area. Also documented across the whole of campus by both staff and students are accounts of disembodied voices, mysterious cold patches, encounters with a range of additional apparitions suspected to be both students and teachers of the past, and there have also been reports of phantom music emanating from the school's auditorium, even when no performances or rehearsals are taking place, with some students and staff having heard distant piano music or orchestral tunes without source. One notable school haunting centers around the clock tower of El Paso High and suggests that the ghost of a young woman who took her own life is said to haunt this area. Here, people claim to have heard her cries or to have seen her apparition looking out of the tower's windows with a mournful expression. Lastly, one particularly intriguing story suggests that there exists a cursed or haunted yearbook associated with El Paso High, and that those who have possessed it have experienced strange and supernatural phenomena, while additional rumors claim the institution has a network of underground tunnels connecting different parts of the campus, and within which some students have claimed to have seen shadowy figures or to have heard eerie, unexplainable noises. Thanks for joining me for this list of 5 haunted high schools you probably shouldn't send your children to. If you enjoyed hearing my histories and ghost stories, subscribe to my channel, like this upload, and share me with anyone you feel could use a good scare. Pleasant dreams.